So like talking about J. Cole, like I think he can spit. Like I'm a J. Cole fan. He got lyrics or whatever. My issue with J. Cole is he had no image. Like he's just like he just look and he just when he rap he just sound like another dude rapping on the beat. It's not a stand out. And then even his look, he just look regular.
But I mean, you gotta look at hip hop now. Is image really even necessary? Like I mean, Drake is probably one of the hottest rappers out right now. That man has no style game at all. Like Drake's probably the worst dressed rapper. Even like Lil Wayne moved a million units first week, and Lil Wayne's not on the cover of GQ. You know what I'm saying? Like it's style. I'm not even sure if styles even really needed in hip hop no more. You know what I'm saying?
But then you gotta look at the flip side. You look at Ross and Jeezy, right? Ross, he got real fly. He stopped with all the trap raps. He started wearing luxurious clothes and shit. Basically, now that Diddy is manager, he's the new Biggie. Same concept. And Jeezy got the same content as Ross, but Jeezy still be looking like a dope boy. Like, and that shit, he not popping right now.
I mean, but okay, you say with Ross and Jeezy got 4 platinum albums. Ross don't have none. So. I mean,
but Jeezy new shit keep getting pushed back though.
I mean, yeah, it keep getting pushed back, but that is that image or is that just Jeezy? I think he's not coming out with no quality work at the moment.
He got some joints, like people was.
He got some joints, just like J. Cole has some joints. But you see, J. Cole got pushed back a lot too.
Like, which single do he got other than Journey with Missy?
I mean, he don't got no good singles, but he still got number 1 album.
Yeah, but who was he in competition with?
Blink-182. I'm just saying though, Blink-182 takes over when they do their thing. But I think when I look at it, I respect what J. Cole did, how he did his album, because how he went about it, he didn't go about it with the commercial success that other people try to look for. The person that people compare J. Cole to the most is Drake. Of course, because they came out around the same time, the same age bracket or whatever. When you look at Drake's first album, it sold a lot of records and people played it more. It was more radio friendly. But then look at what Drake did on it. I think first album had like 14 songs, and 9 of those songs had features on it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like with J. Cole showed me more of a hunger. When I look at Drake first CD, I just look at Drake first CD. J. Cole, I think J. Cole gave niggas the closest debut album to like Illmatic that niggas ever had.
I can't go that deep.
I mean, you can't go that deep at the moment because Illmatic has been like 15 something years, and you can still bang Illmatic. Yeah. But I think it's the same thing because J. Cole didn't chase a sound; he created his own. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that my issue is that I feel like J. Cole albums sound like his mixtapes. And then even when he took his cracks at singles, it was whack. Like the workout joint is not hot to me, y'all. I worked at Nicki Minaj concert. It was like men dressed up like fucking Barbies, yo. Like, not saying that's cool, but people buy into that image so much, yo.
Name me the single off of Illmatic.
Right, but see, he had singles. That time in hip hop, that type of music was singles. Like, it ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell it was a single. But that was a time in hip hop where it wasn't a division with a single. It was not. If it was good music, it was good music.
I understand that, but do you respect the man who follows the crowd or the man who stands out? You know what I'm saying? I mean, J. Cole has the biggest connection in hip hop, and I can't believe that Jay-Z would let, you know what I'm saying? Like if J. Cole wanted Kanye, if he wanted all those people on his album, Jay-Z could have snapped the finger, it would have happened. You know what I'm saying? But J. Cole, he wanted his own sound. But he wanted his own lane. That's what he went out to do. But when you say like, okay, he don't got like the image like Nicki Minaj or whatever, but that's why people like him so much, because he's the average dude. He's the average college dude. You might not say I want to be just like J. Cole, but you can relate to him.
But I mean, I see what you're saying. Maybe that is what makes him marketable. The fact he is not following the crowd, like he's just being J. Cole.
Yeah.
I can't see him having longevity. He always gonna have a fan base. Cause the type of music he make, he always gonna have young professionals fucking with him. He always gonna have college students. Like he's always gonna have a fan base, be able to make money doing shows. But far as like being a superstar, such as Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, and I'm not even a fan of all these people or nothing. But I just don't see him being able to do that.
But I mean, alright, when you look at when Lil Wayne first came out, he had no image.
He didn't.
When you look at when Rick Ross first came out,
He had no image.
he had no
But you
image.
see when they got an image.
Even when you look at Jay-Z, Jay-Z didn't have an image.
But you see once they got an image where it took him.
Okay, but that's the thing. Like this is his first album.
So you're saying he has time to
Yeah,
mold it.
he still has time. He still has time to grow in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing I respect most about him is he did it on his own. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I respect that.
like I think like out of the 15 songs on there, he produced like 11 of them. But like that's crazy.
You know, he could produce a majority of it, but maybe he should have got like 2 or 3 singles that Jay let somebody else produce. I think that would have been better as far as his marketability overall.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, it's still a growth. Like, you know, if you always got somebody, if you going out every album and getting the big names or whoever's popular right now that's out, you know what I'm saying? Like that won't really make an album a classic. When you look at like the reason why I said I compared it so to Illmatic, because when you look at Nas didn't have any big names on Illmatic. It was him and AZ.
Because Nas was the big name at that point in time.
It was his debut album.
Yeah, you're right.
It was the first one.
Hip hop now is totally different.
But the thing that I respect and I love about J. Cole's first CD was it still showed the hunger. That's what Illmatic had.
Can't bring me down.